And welcome back to Gothic 3. We just spotted the wolf pack, so I'm going to go ahead and quick save. And this is Mr. Joseph, by the way, and I hope you've been watching this exciting series on Let's Play Gothic 3. Today's journey, or mission, or whatever you want to call it, really, is to try to get these wolves and get their skins. And just kind of demonstrate how you'd hunt now that you know how to skin beasts. So I'm going to come up to this guy, coax him into looking at me, just the one. Well, he is really concentrating on that food. They are really hungry. Well, if that technique doesn't work, oh, here. Just FYI, killing the hares will give you meat, but it won't give you any hide. And I'll give you a little experience. Okay. I actually have a kind of a crazy idea. This is something that I've done before. It's a little risky, so I'm going to go ahead and quick save it. Now, you want to be careful coming next to these orcs. Not because they're necessarily impossibly difficult or anything. They're not. The main reason you want to be careful is because they have a shaman with them who could kill you with fire magic, which is pretty devastating.
Stop right there,
so I'm going to lure this guy right over here. And get him involved in this battle with these wolves. Let's see what happens there. There we go. So, enemy on my enemy, you know. I'm just going to kind of chill over here, make sure the battle doesn't get out of hand. Now, theoretically, if I had to balance this battle out, of course, I think the orcs would probably win. But, you know, I'm just going to kind of wait off in the wings and see what happens. If you want to know how the battle's going, you just target somebody like that. You see the warrior? He has only lost a little bit of health. It's mainly his compadre that's not doing so well over there. I think we'll take a little break and we'll pick it up here when this battle gets to be a little closer to done. Okay, now what's happened is the wolves went over to the orc territory and we've got the entire orc army involved, which was not what I was anticipating. But I did happen to separate one of the orcs from his friends. And we'll go ahead and lure him up here. Watch out for that ledge. You gotta jump by pushing numpad 0. Where's he going? Oh, he can't go up the cliff. That's funny. So, a lot of the times with the bow and arrow, your goal is to get the enemy as weak as possible from a distance, and if you can't quite kill them, at least get them, you know, half health or less. So that's what I'm going to do with this guy. Headshots do wonders. He's about half health at this point. If they get too close, you got to run or you got to take out your sword, one of the two.
Now you're going to bleed!
Again, my buddy's going to help me. I'm going to be really careful not to hit my buddy. So I'm going to get my bow out and just be cheap about this here. I love that animation when they get stabbed. Got him.
Beat the crap out of him.
And it's nice to just take out a random orc from time to time like that, you know, it just gives you a little experience, a little equipment. Orc equipment, of course, sells for decent money, which is important at this stage in the game. So let's see how the battle's going here. Okay, so this one appears to be just one orc and one wolf. I think I'll use the opportunity to take out this warrior. Oop.
Stop right there, boy.
Oh shit. Okay, that's not good. Gotta watch out for those ledges. Okay. So I'm just shooting this guy. He's confused about how to get to me. It's always nice. Using the train to your advantage. So I think they must have killed the other wolf because I think his buddies coming over to join the battle. I think I saw him walk into that tower area. But they're not coming, so that's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna go down here and see how things are going carefully with the word of warning that, you know, these wolves could take these orcs all the way up here and it could get, you know, a little bit questionable. Thought I saw something else on the ground. There it is. Healing room. Now that I've got skin beasts, see that this wolf skin appears here. That sells for a decent amount of money. Oh, I guess the teeth do too. That's surprising that the teeth sell for that much. But anyway, the wolf skins sell, but they also are used in making certain weapons and whatnot. So, boy, look at all those orcs trying to take out that wolf. Okay, now I'm getting charged by another orc. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my bow, come up here, see if I need to take him out. Looks like he didn't want to follow me. And that's just as well. I don't need to sit here and kill orcs all day. It's just not worth my time. I think the fact that we got one wolf skin just to demonstrate, and we've otherwise, you know, caused a little discomfort among the orcs, I think those are good things. Okay, they just killed... Okay, here comes the commander. You take him out.
Stop right there.
Okay. Run away. You know, I could easily take him out, but I think from a role-playing perspective, I'm going to skip that. And we'll come back there sometime. I think what I'd like to do now is go back up to that cave where I killed that rhino. So I'm going to pause the movie and we'll pick it up when I get back up there, so you don't have to sit here and watch me walk all the way up there. Thank you. And welcome back to Let's Play Gothic 3. Actually, you're not really being welcome back. This is just a continuation of the previous video. So, anyway, what we did was we walked up back here to this cave area, or this burnt-out house area. We had killed this shadow beast, or was that a rhino? We killed these goblins, and we killed this shant, or schnot, or I can't remember what they call them. So here we are at this cabin area, and iron stem. Okay, grab this flameberry. Now, one thing I did differently on the version that I played when I made up for my computer logging me out to the Windows is I went ahead and killed the other Ripper beast that was over here. So if you were following along verbatim with my video from before, you're probably going to have to take out another Ripper beast that I took out without you guys. So anyway, that other shawl or shat or whatever it is, Shrat, is following me. Remember, these guys are tough. You can run away. These guys are tough. And actually, I'm going to quick save real quick before I forget. So quick save. Maybe I'll just melee him. Yeah, I think I'm just going to melee him. So I'm going to push 1, get my sword out. He's a tough cookie though, so you got to be careful and you got to be persistent and you got to make sure that you get your attacks to hit, and you can't let him get an opportunity to start hitting you, because if he does, it's going to be painful. And we killed him. Very good. 240 experience and a barbed cudgel. Not too bad. Just FYI, by the way, I was looking at some other things earlier, and I noticed that, difficulty? Yeah. There's this alternative AI thing, so I'm going to check that. That creates a little bit different battle system, causes the enemy to respond differently in battles, and I'm just going to experiment with it. I saw it being used on another Let's Play, and I've used it in the past when I've played this game as well. And what it does, theoretically, is it's supposed to kind of make the battles a little bit more believable in the sense that you just don't get into this hack and slash rhythm necessarily. Oh boy. Oh boy. He's killing me. Run away. Boy, look at me run, that's funny. I'll just go ahead and run away straight up. I thought there was another one of those guys over there, but I didn't know for sure. I gotta push 6. Eat some meat. Let his friend go away from him, and then we'll try to take this guy on. Alright, let's see what this new battle system entails. Okay. Not good. Not good at all. Okay, hold tight. Okay, here we are back at the thing. Now, just a kind of a reminder what the issue was. We had turned alternative AI on, so I gotta get used to that fighting style. So let's give it another shot, shall we? This might not be the best enemy to be experimenting with a new battle system on, but I don't know. Tell you what, the snake's a good enemy to experiment with. A little 20 experience, never hurt anybody. Let's see how we're doing on level. You know, I feel like we've killed a few orcs. Yeah, so we've got about 5,500 to go there. Some scavengers, that would be a good enemy to practice with. And a goblin, that'd be pretty good too. Of course, the bow, you know, this alternative AI thing is not going to affect the bow. Let's see how it goes. I think it causes more of a pause between hits, and I'm not doing well at all. I might have to turn this thing back off just to make my ability to win this game, you know, possible. This makes things a lot harder and makes you more reliant on the bow. See, the thinking is it's supposed to make it so battles aren't just all hack and slash, just click, 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 and I understand that, I really do. And I think it's a noble goal, but the truth is it forces you to rely on your bow a lot more if you're going to do that, you know. Like the first thing I'm going to do is just try to take these guys out with my bow now. And so I'm not sure that's good for the game. I'm not sure that's good for this Let's Play, and I'm not sure I like it. I'll tell you what, I'm having trouble just breaking into that group of enemies from that direction. So I'm going to push quick save real quick, and I'm going to go up this other way and see if I can come in that direction. I might go ahead and turn the alternative Intel AI off in just a minute. But I'm going to try keeping it on for just another battle and see how it goes. I mean, it can't hurt. Worst case scenario, it's a waste of time. Okay, let's kill this wild boar. Yeah, he's gonna... I'm like terrified of all enemies now all of a sudden because of this balancing thing, or this alternative AI. So let's just get the sword out and see how it goes. So I think what you have to do is maybe do 1 or 2 attacks and then back off. I just think the hack and slash, yeah, I think it just makes people immune to your hacking and slashing, kind of. If I had to describe it, see how I got a boar skin there, by the way? If I had to just kind of describe it in the most cynical terms, I'd say it just slightly edges the melee battles in favor of your opponent. Anyway, I'll keep it on for just a little while longer and see if I can get used to it or not. If I can't get used to it, I'll probably have to just turn it off. Okay, so we just killed a wild boar. Go ahead and kill this rabbit. Oh, and the meat bug. So you get the meat from the rabbit, and I get meat, you know, raw meat bug from meat bug. Meat bugs were a staple in Gothic 1, and I think Gothic 2 as well. And so it's kind of cool, nice game integration method there. I'm going to be saving a little bit more often with AI on because I'm very unsure of what I'm doing with it on. I hate to slow down the progress here. By the way, just kind of give you a sense of where we're at. What should we show on here? Okay, hold on. Yeah. Okay, we're right about here, where that cursor is. The road to Montera is kind of where I'm facing, but I'm really going to veer off this way. There's some caves up in here that I really want to explore. And we'll see if we can get there. It says Montera is that way. I'm definitely not going to go to Montera right now, and I'm definitely not going to fight that wolf right now either. With the AI on him, I'm not going to fight the wolf. And especially, it's like kind of dark out too, so I'm a little bit... When it's dark out, I'm less willing to fight because I get scared. Not because I'm scared of the dark, but because you can't see what you're doing as well. And so it's a little bit trickier to fight in the dark than it is the light. So these factors all combined lead me to believe that I should not fight that wolf right now. So I think I'm going to try fighting this guy again. Yeah, here he comes. Okay, well, give it a shot. Might die. I've been quick saving like the Dickens, though. Okay, see how that, I can't do combos anymore. I just don't think it's realistic. I think it makes it just harder. Yeah, definitely harder. I'm definitely going to go ahead and turn that back off. It just doesn't do much for me. Look at how my battery... Look at that. That is one gimped up dead guy. What happened there? Okay, welcome back. First thing I'm going to do on this here, I'm going to go ahead and turn the alternative AI off. Now, I might experiment with that more later, like when I have battles with enemies that are a little easier, like goblins and such. But for now, because of the difficulty of the battle with this Shrat or whatever it is, I'm going to go ahead and turn it off. I want to talk about my decision to turn it off and try to justify it a little bit. First of all, I think it forces unrealistic reliance on missile weapons and magic, which I might start to rely on more anyway, so maybe when I rely on those things more, I'll go ahead and turn it back on. In other words, I think it overpowers ranged fighting as opposed to melee fighting. The other thing I think it's the other problem I have with it is it prevents basic weapon combinations. See here, as I hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, oh, so I got 13 hits in a row there, and then he finally had a chance to hit me. So, granted, I understand the problem. You can't, 13 hits in a row, 13 hit combos are pretty unrealistic. But what the alternative AI does is it makes it so you can only have essentially one hit, and then you have to withdraw. Like hit, withdraw, hit, withdraw. You can't do hit, 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 withdraw. And that's equally unrealistic. So I think it'd be nice if we could find a happy medium somewhere. What is attacking me? Okay, there he is. He's got a friend too, so I'm very concerned about his friend. And I'm very concerned about the angle of this fight, because when you get above an enemy like that, it's kind of a dubious proposition, because they can really get at your feet. What the hell am I? See, even with AI off, the enemy can still get you. Yeah, it's just... I think AI off, alternative AI off, is probably slightly more realistic, but both have their major problems. And as I was saying, it'd be nice if they could come up with a happy medium where you'd get, 3, 4, 5 hit combos before the enemy would basically be able to break out of them easily by just attacking. In other words, maybe the deeper into the combo set, deeper into the combo set you get, maybe the better chance the enemy would have of breaking it by attacking during the attack. This is just me thinking out loud. The truth is, I doubt that issue is going to be resolved anytime soon, unless some programmer gets really ambitious. So, we'll go ahead and quick save again. Making good progress up here on the plateau. And we're just going to call this area the Ardean Plateau. Or no, we'll call it the Ortega Plateau, because directly underneath where we're at right now, was Ortega's cave. So I'm going to call this the Ortega Plateau, just for reference. I'm not sure if that's accurate or not, but it's going to be what I call it. Okay, so I'm just going to continue to search around these buildings. I know there's one more Schnatter. There he is. And then just take him out. Actually, I'm going to maybe use the magic on him, because he's tough. Got one. Got 3 fireballs. Alright. Ah, he moved. That sucks. What a waste. I guess I have 4 of them. Wait for him to stop moving. Boy, that didn't do anything. Okay, I'm out of fireball now, I think. Or I might have 1 left, but either way, it's not going to matter. It's not going to be enough to kill him. And these guys are tough. If they hit you, it's like 1 or 2 hits and will probably kill you, so... If I get hit again, I'm probably going to die. Okay, but I got him. So I think that's the end of the Shrats for now. I'm going to heal up on roast meat real quick. And then I'm going to quick save right away. So I've conquered the Shrats. Quick save by F5. Now let's go over and take out those goblins and a couple scavengers. This chest is probably going to be too difficult for me.
Impossible.
I need to pick impossible locks somehow, and not just difficult, but impossible locks. That means there's something really good inside, I think. So it says Vanguard. Well, you're going to want to remember, by the way, where all these chests you can't open are, because we're going to have to go back and get them. What I plan on doing is at some point when I get my necessary skill, I'm just going to do chest-to-chest guide, and you could, basically it's going to be like a tutorial, like here's where you go to get your chests, and here's what skills you need to get them, kind of thing. I'm going to jump down to this ledge and take out these scavengers now. Just kidding, I'm going to use the bow. I could use some more arrows. So that's why I always buy arrows when I have the chance. They go pretty quickly with me, because I use my ranged weapons a lot. I feel bad for the scavenger species, they're so wimpy, but you know, if they're going to insist on it attacking me and not letting me explore the world, I gotta kill them. And they do give you meat. And I kill all those hares, and they don't even try to attack me. Alright. Go up here, I guess. See, this little thing here is like a series of ledges that you can kind of go down, and that'll take you all the way to the edge of Vanguard, which is the city behind that bubble there. You know, that magic barrier. So, kind of gives you a sense of where you're at. Okay, got a few enemies here. Oh boy. Okay, get the scavengers. I'm gonna get my bow out and kill this guy. Okay, that didn't go quite as smoothly as I anticipated. So I'll go ahead and heal up a little bit while this goblin comes over to see what's going on. He didn't even see me yet. What a blind... He didn't even see me. What a fuck. Okay, but now his friends are coming. Oop. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my sword. Okay. Gotta be careful here. Grab my bow again. And just kite them a little bit here. Okay. Got my sword again. And we're gonna heal up again. I can assure you this tedious process of attacking, getting hurt, and healing up will be less of an issue as the game proceeds and you become more powerful. You're gonna be able to do more with fewer resources, essentially. In other words, you're gonna be able to take out more enemies with less healing. At some point in the game, routine battles with monsters like goblins just become, you know, just not even worth thinking about. Like, you could touch them and they'd die, you know. But for now, you gotta worry about them. But very soon, you'll be so powerful that you just don't even have to think about it. And yeah, so just combing through these woods here and making sure I got everything. Oh, there's another goblin. Ooh, scared me. Killed the lizard. By the way, those small lizards, they are not skinnable. I know there's this skill, skin lizard. You can't skin the small ones though, so don't even worry about it. Okay, so we got all the goblins. I think we got all the enemies from this general area out of the way. Now we're gonna go do this cave next episode. But I'm just gonna grab a couple of these plants sitting around here so I know that I've cleared this area, all but the cave. And I'm just gonna leave it there. We'll get those wolves next time. Okay. So anyway, thanks for watching, and just remember, Professor Snuggles is watching you.